The stomach was sitting a little strong. The stomach was sitting a little stacked up.
Yeah,
hey, this whole thing was tour related.
Yeah,
he was like, "Well, I'm about to go on a tour. I'm about to go on this podcast and just sell out." This nigga was a struggling slave at 12 years old in 1995.
Are you gonna start as Katt Williams, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
Do his life story, bro. Struggling at 12
that.
years old.
Won't even act like I had it that rough growing up. Cause like fuck. We are live.
One more again.
I you know my thing is
my thing wait.
Yeah. See, my thing is like, you know, I like that you on cue with it.
I'm ready.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why we make the duo. You know what I'm saying? This is a team effort, people. Welcome back to Legendary TV. I am your host, Lex the Icon, rapper, producer, songwriter, digital marketer, everything under the sun that you could think of. We got it over here at Legendary TV. Yes, and I am here with my co-host,
Coach Mike. Do everything as well. Fitness, you know, podcasting, anything that you want, we got it. And we're actually here for a response reaction video. I know we gave you guys our reaction to a little bit of the Shannon Sharpe and Katt Williams interview, and I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys really came strong with your opinions, and we love that, right?
Yeah, I want to just give a special shout out to all the haters. You know, we can't be where we at today without you guys. And you know, you guys was the real MVP for that last video. Thanks. But just to clear up some stuff, because I know y'all didn't watch the whole video, but how y'all came for our next like that. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the whole video, we get everything that he was saying, aside from everything that we talked about in the video. So if you say that we don't understand what he's saying, I know you didn't watch the video in the first place. So go back and do your own research.
You talking to Katt Williams fans, bro. Yeah. You know what I mean? They gonna live or die by this.
The crazy thing is, I'm a Katt Williams fan as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I understand that might have got misconstrued in the last video, but at the end of the day, I don't care.
Yeah.
What y'all think about my opinions on the matter, because they're 100% genuine.
At the end of the day, I just feel like people are mad about how he's saying things. I mean, not necessarily what he's saying. I feel also too it is about what he's saying, but it's how he's saying it, like with the manner he's saying it. Yeah. I think that offends people.
Well, no, he spoke a lot of wisdom and positivity, and then that's the part that everybody's clinging on to.
For sure.
You know, but that doesn't negate everything else that he was saying in the other parts of the video. Now, at the end of the day, I can take it for what it's worth, as in, you know, publicity. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, it still helps out everybody that he was talking about.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it just gives
everybody's in the conversation.
Yeah, it's giving people stuff to talk about. So, you know, shout out to Katt Williams.
Hey,
I can't wait for the next special. You know what I mean?
His tour's going crazy right now.
It's got to. Yeah. I'm not gonna buy a ticket, but I'm gonna catch it on Netflix if it makes it there. Probably gonna make it there. Yeah, exactly. Unless somebody gonna want to shoot a Katt Williams special.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Especially after the breakout in January.
He's like a Netflix legend now.
Oh yeah, nah. Netflix veteran. But aside from the people that are mad at us, there's a couple of people that are mad at Katt Williams, and those are the people that we want to hear from today. So this reaction is we're gonna try to make this as short as possible, because you know what I'm saying, we got some complaints too, because that the videos be too long. You know what I mean? So,
but
minimum stoppage.
You guys showed up strong for this last video, so just do the same thing, right? Make sure you guys are expressing all of your opinions, exactly how you feel, because we love to read it, we love to hear it. You know, and it's a cool conversation to have. So again, we appreciate y'all. Unless
you got something bad to say, in that case, shut up.
I mean, even if you do.
Yeah, nah. I'm really playing. Say everything. I want all the smoke. Whatever you say, to say it with your chest.
You don't like my glasses, you don't like my hair, you don't like that I'm wearing a tank top today. Put it all in the comments.
All of it. You know what I'm saying? Give me some tips too. All right, let's see what these guys had to say. Ooh, see? That's why I fuck with you.
No, man, I've been hanging out with you too long. I think that's what that is.
At any comedy club.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
I'm just playing.
Said, I'm gonna address this Katt Williams thing one time, man. I saw people on there really commenting about that. Look, I have no idea what this brother is talking about. That joke is over 30 years old, close to 30-something years old. I did the Kings of Comedy in 1999. Probably had been doing that joke 6, 7 years before that. I don't even know if Katt was doing comedy then. So, you know, again, he's a talented brother. I have no idea what he's talking about. I've never seen Katt do a space shuttle joke. So, you know, there may be something that he believes is true. I've written a lot of jokes. I've had a lot of comedians steal my jokes as well. So I understand if you feel, you know, slighted by that. That's my joke. That's my joke.
You know,
extra zoomed in.
You know what's funny? When Katt Williams said he looked like a walrus on the interview.
Yeah.
I went back and watched the interview. The stomach was sitting a little strong. The stomach was sitting a little stacked up on that.
I ain't ever
looking
seen
like a
him
walrus.
be like in shape. Whenever you ever seen him be in shape, you know what I mean? Like
Being fat is entertaining.
I think it's hilarious that on this they waited until he said, "I have never stole a joke," for them to zoom in on his face.
Oh no, they waited till he said, "I have other comedians steal my joke as well."
Yeah, as well.
Hidden as like, you know, he stole jokes before.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I think that's why they
reading
zoomed
between
in
the
on
lines.
you know what I'm saying.
Driving space shuttle to the moon, cigarette, cutie pie rocking in the background, parallel parking the spaceship. It's my joke, though. So
2 years later, he's doing that as his last joke on the Kings of Comedy. And he's doing it verbatim. He's just changed my car into a spaceship.
Tracing where Katt Williams comes from. You keep pointing at Hollywood.
I mean,
Hollywood.
What's your thoughts on that?
So
what were the timestamps on there? Did you?
It said his was in 1999, so he said 2 years. I think it said 1998.
Let's go back and see that.
But the great thing about that is that, so I'm still on the fence with that particular situation because Katt Williams messed up on the dates the first time in the interview.
Oh yeah. No, he started fumbling his words,
and the guy had to correct him in the background, right? So that's where I'm kind of like, I mean, you already kind of messed up your timing, so like
it's kind of hard to take what he's saying seriously.
Yeah, but I mean,
but on this particular video, it said his joke was in 1999, and then Cedric the Entertainer's was in 2000.
Oh, did it say 2000?
That's what the timestamps said on the video just now.
Okay.
On the
oh no,
what we're
somebody getting the years wrong because I think said 1999 too.
Said
what? Like no,
Cedric.
Cedric.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm talking like I know this man.
Right. In the first video that we reacted to, like, if you know the facts, you can really say whatever.
And I really don't think that affects either their careers at all. You know what I mean?
And, and then it's not the first joke that I've seen framed like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the mannerisms and how it was, set up.
Yeah,
so.
Whoever made the video with the same music and all that stuff. Yeah. But I mean, it's just, it's one of those things, man, where like that didn't start up either of their comedies.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They would have been great without either of those jokes.
Yeah.
So
Tracing where Katt Williams comes from. You keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position.
You were the guy. Yeah. You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you. You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I gotta fix me, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna stand up for comedy. Mm-hmm. So when you say Tiffany Haddish doesn't deserve or isn't really a comedian, these other women have worked hard, which they had. Shouts out to Melanie Camacho. Shouts out to Lou Melanie. Shouts out to Leslie Jones, who are all underneath the umbrella of Katt Williams. Katt Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are. I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt. Even though you guys notice, but Katt Williams bought the neck.
That particular video is old. I don't know if you know that.
Okay, no,
it's really old. It stemmed from an interview that Katt had on some other radio station, and he started going in on the female comedian, saying Tiffany Haddish.
That was the one that was there.
I think so.
Yeah.
On her performance, Think Like a Man. Saying that she's really not a comedian. She's just a good actor. It's like it's one thing for you have scripts. It's another thing to actually come up with jokes stuff. Yeah, basically like discrediting her. But she's also a comedian that's under Kevin Hart. Yeah. So like Kevin Hart had this thing where he was over there. He was like, I'm here to take my sister's ball from the other side of the fence. Yeah. So he took that, and just started, going in on Katt Williams' statements, like,
Yeah, when it comes to Kevin Hart, man, the things that he was saying, it's just like nowadays when it comes to like celebrity stuff, I really pay attention to how they word things, right? Because he said things like they set you up to do this and that, and it makes me feel like he is kind of like, I feel like Kevin Hart did sell his soul a little bit to get as famous as he did, and he did whatever they wanted him to do, and I think that's the innuendo he's trying to get at. Like, you had your opportunity to accept all these things, and you did it.
There's two things, right? That there's two ways. There's two viewpoints, I should say, is in my opinion, the selling your soul. You have the part that everybody automatically thinks about when somebody says sell your soul, as in like rituals, spiritual rituals, the battle between good and evil, heaven and hell, is in what side you're choosing when you go forward in your career, and the people that you meet up with that are on each of those sides. Yeah. The second viewpoint or perspective that you can look at when you say sell your soul is when you have a passion, when you do something that you are passionate about, in a aspect of trying to make a career out of it. That is you putting your passion, your heart and soul into your work.
For sure.
When you're selling your soul, you're doing that. You're still doing that, what you were passionate about to begin with, but under the premise of monetary gain. Yeah. As in, like, say I rap, I do music, I put my heart and soul into my music, but I'm selling my heart and soul. Yeah. To the people. To those people. So they can do whatever they want with it.
And now, you have full control.
At that point. No, you don't have. Who has full control?
Well, you do. I mean, if you're doing it based off of your heart and soul and what you're doing, you have control however you move. If you just have to sign contracts, things like that. Right. But like on the other side of it, you really don't. As someone else telling you how to do it.
Yeah. What that's it. That's part of selling your soul. Like you have no control over your soul now. Yeah. You know what I mean? Somebody else does. Yeah. Now, when you move up, I say that to say, like, when you get into those rooms, right? It could be underlying selling your soul, borderline. Like it's levels to everything. It's not up to me to say which side is truer than the other. You know what I'm saying? Because one side is more politically correct, which is probably what the spiritual beings would want you to believe if you're looking at it from that part of. Or the other side could just be an inflated perception of the latter. If you understand what I'm saying,
I would agree with you with that 100%. Because you're saying there's like, it doesn't always have to be the spiritual. It doesn't always have to be a guy who looks like the devil handing you a contract. It could be a label who's saying, hey, like, you have to follow these rules. We put out music when we want to, and that's still technically like
selling your soul,
spiritual. It's a contract.
And then I just related it to what he was saying on the Breakfast Club interview that was forever ago. It's like you had the opportunity. I'd say that because of what you said, right? Yeah, about how you just hear him talking about how he's, bringing up the journey to becoming to where he's at. He said you fucked off the shit that they had planned for you. You said fuck what they had going on altogether, and then stuck to your bigger concerns at that point. And this time he's saying drugs. Katt Williams said that wasn't true. I believe him on that to an extent, because I feel like, he said he only did smoke weed his whole life. I don't know. I feel like when you get to, I feel like cocaine is like the drug of choice
like
for everybody.
A lot of people aren't going to really admit though if they were. You know what I mean?
But the point being is, and I know I'm going off a rant.
That's fine.
But the point being is that that's when you get to that, it's like in that industry level to the point where it's like Kevin Hart, Dwayne The Rock Johnson level. that is where all the movements happen, right? And then you can call it what you want, but at the end of the day, you're selling a piece of you. For sure. No matter what. If you really want to get this money that these guys are making, I think a lot of times you kind of, you have to, like, you know what I mean? Like, we're kind of doing that right now with how we're, like you said, we're pouring ourselves into a project. But this is for us. Exactly. So we're not selling our soul to anybody sitting there saying, hey, you have to do this right now. We're giving them our soul. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? For in exchange for what the viewers can give to us. You just dropped some gems just now, bro. I mean, I ain't no Katt Williams, but I mean, you know what I mean? That was some good value right there. I like that. Yes, sir. But yeah, I think Kevin Hart definitely took the easy route. Oh yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's levels now. It's levels because it's not up to me to say how deep the rabbit hole goes. But whatever form of selling your soul that is up there, Kevin Hart has definitely done that. 100%. Because if you get in those small, because like Kevin Hart's been in so many different like movies that have been like kind of like mainstream, to where you start to realize like somebody's putting this man here. You know what I mean? Like. I think that, and then the last thing, I'm gonna start the video because, like I said, we got complaints. probably gonna cut some of this out. When at any point in time when you have to look at yourself and be like, I wouldn't have usually did this if before today. Yeah, I wouldn't have done this before today, and the amount of money that I could make out of this, right? Yeah. As you know, like dude on No Jumper, I forgot his name. Adam 22. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he would let somebody fuck his wife until like the money was in. No, apparently they've been doing that. Oh yeah? Like they're like that. Well, he has some deep rooted issues. I feel like he needs to see therapy. No, he definitely does. But like Kevin Hart saying that he would never wear a dress. And then fast forward 10 years later, he's on national TV wearing a dress. Yeah, and it's just one of those things where these guys just got to stop. Like they're comedians, they just have to stop with this whole like I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't just say for the right price. Yeah, right. Just do what you need to do, bro. Like and that is a form of selling your soul to me because it's like it's sacrificing your moral character, what you think is the something that you believe in for monetary gain. Exactly. Let's run it.
And it's my presence of comedy will forever be felt, even though you guys know this. But Katt Williams bought the Knicks. He definitely bought it. He bought the Knicks, and it's rumored that he took the Knicks back. He made the team. He played. He played with the Knicks. He played with them. We know he's fast. They say he's fast. Yeah, one of the fastest. 3'9". He figured out how to play basketball from reading all the books. 3,000 a year. That's 2 a day. That's 6 years old. That's 2 a day. Hey, smartest kid to ever do it. They kept it a secret for 48 years. They kept it a secret. It just dropped on us. Another known fact: Katt dropped them off. Oh wow! Katt just dropped it. He gave him up. Known fact: Katt Williams has an NBA basketball court in his living room. He's the first to embrace a true hardwood floor. Yeah, he played against that little boy that on the ground. Another known. By the way, it's a known fact that Katt Williams do not breathe oxygen, so it didn't bother him. You can't check it. Everybody knows that. He's 92-6 in one-on-one.
He did say that dumb stuff, bro. Listen, when he said that dumb stuff, bro, he said he was like 92 and something, and then he went and played golf. He tore both of his. Right.
That boy said he was however many year old balling with a 20-something-year-old person.
He was saying that
he went 92-6, tore one of his rotator cuffs. Both. No. He said he used to do like a 100 push-ups a day.
Push-ups a day.
Was it 100? I think it was another outrageous number. We're gonna go for 100. We're gonna do for 100 a day. He tore both his rotator cuffs. Then went to start playing golf to get them to heal the rotator cuffs
that you use.
That you tore. Playing golf apparently heals both your rotator cuffs. Yeah. My thing that's when I started looking at what he was saying a little bit more intently because I was like, so you just lived the hardest life out of everybody in the world because you was kicked out at 13, had to go move to Miami and some shit on your own. Your parents just kicked their 13-year-old son out to the wolves. And you left on your own accord. You just had to figure everything out by the age of 18 when you started just, saving the world as a superhero that could
of comedy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of a whole bunch of his stories. That's why I said no matter how much truth is in there, like really, as a comedian, as an entertainer, as an actor, there has to be some amount of fluff.
There's a lot of fabrication.
Because you know what it is. That's your lane.
Normal people just look at that kind of stuff. When I heard it, bro, it didn't register in my head. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, what are you talking about?
Right. I also feel like Kevin Hart didn't address anything at all just now.
He didn't. That's what I was telling you. Like, he didn't deny anything. All he did was just laugh and giggle with the other bigwigs in that little.
Well, I don't think that means he sold his soul, which he clearly did. But
I think all them people did
I think
you know what I mean?
I think
one of them disagreed with.
I think that just means he don't care.
So
now he's on tour starting this week.
Yeah,
this whole thing was tour related.
Yeah,
he was like, "Well, I'm about to go on a tour. I'm about to go on this podcast and just sell out.
Yeah,
gives everybody something to talk about.
And then he's gonna talk about it. He starts talking about it at his shows,
and that's what I'm exactly. He got content for his show, and then it's like, of course some of this gonna be fabricated. You got to make it sound as good as possible. Yeah. This nigga was a struggling slave at 12 years old in 1995.
Are you gonna star as Katt Williams, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
For what?
Do his life story, bro. Struggling at 12 years old, be a homeless.
I don't even want to act like I had it.
Both your rates.
I don't even want to. I don't even act like I had it that rough growing up. Cause like fuck.
That nigga Ludacris.
Bro, Charleston White, bro, responded to Katt Williams with a rap song.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swallowed in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Predictions on the rise.
Gotta take over the whole table and hear some music.
We not going to. That's what Ludacris freestyle sound like this whole time.
Yeah, but like the thing about it, bro, is that you're a music artist freestyling to a comedian. Like, I mean, I get it, but like, I get it. You can make music. We never doubted you can make music.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
Bro, like, I don't give a fuck about none of you talking about right now. All I give a fuck about is how hard this nigga just went on his freestyle.
I get that.
Okay?
It was great.
Fuck what it was for. Cause even that's hard, the fact that he was able to incorporate that in there.
He's a good artist.
He's very good.
That's never been doubted.
I'm top. He said
Yeah. I think he's the only one that really actually denied the whole.
See, right? He said he left with women every party he left, and then he was like, he said something about he's not a Illuminati. He's the Luda. Yeah, I was trying not to.
Just give me some room on the table.
He's cool.
Whatever's heavy on my heart is always on my mind. Like Snoop's cannabis shredder, I'm always on my grind. They throwing shade cause niggas could never take my shine. I bring my watch collection on my jet. Let me take my time. Like fine wine, I'm aging like Benjamin. Top 5, I'm worth mentioning. Bring me rappers, I'm lynching them. See the pendulum swing, Jesus with diamond thorns. Ludacris, swallowed in Gucci linens when I was born. Never been Illuminati, only Illuminati. And I only left with bitches when coming from any party. Now I'm married with kids, the evolution of life. Never been a clout chaser, never say shit for likes. R.I.P. John Singleton. You never have to flex when you earn every one of your Fast and Furious checks. Afro with the sideburns. Yeah, that's my signature. Addictions on the rise, comedians check your temperature.